Hi, it's Barry. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to give you true confessions of my most embarrassing planner fails. So let's get started. Here I have some of my favorite things to start this off in a positive direction, because a lot of what I'm going to tell you about is not so positive. So the first thing I want to talk about is changing sizes. I think I have been in every planner size known to mankind at one point or another. I started out in 2006 in half letter, and I really enjoyed it, using it mostly for work. Then, of course, I had to try the HP Classic size, and their other sizes, and every size of TNs, because they were TNs, and at the time it seemed like everybody was using those. I moved from there to personal wide rings, A6 rings, pocket, back to half letter, HP Mini, more pocket, more half letter, and I seem stable now. What I really enjoy is most of my planners are in half letter. I do have this pocket for specific things, and I'm going to be doing a tour of all my planners coming up in the next month, so you'll be able to see where I am. I also use an HP Mini, and that planner you've seen recently for my master to-do list and my schedule. I do have some Stalogies for journaling. So you know what my planner sizes are. So here's my question. Why did I buy this? And I had to buy these at the same time. And it was clearly FOMO because I didn't need these. I already had covers for my Stalogies, so why would I need these? Okay, and then I've tried personal. I don't like it. I was in personal wide a long time ago and gave it up. Lasted all of 2 days and it got put away. These are certainly up for grabs. Then there's the fail that I admitted to you recently. And that is that I fully set up my Hobonichi for 2022, and I chose not to use it after it was all set up and I had purchased everything for it. Okay, here's my next one. This is my favorite paper. I had used another 32-pound paper before this, which I thought was great, until I found this one. And I especially like it because it is the closest you can get to cloth and paper. So if I'm using printables with a lot of their inserts, it all looks more cohesive. When I first got started with printables, I had a terrible time of it, and I wasted about an entire ream of paper. Luckily, I've gotten better at it since then, and so I haven't been wasting this paper. And I'll link a video here on how to print printables if that's something you need help with and you've been wasting a lot of paper too. So you all are very familiar with the stickers that I use and that I get a lot of customs from Scribble Sticker Co. They used to be in this size, and now they're coming in this size where you can give her whatever words you'd like and get your sticker sheets back. But what you might not realize is that I first started using one of her other fonts, and I have all these customs, just tons of them, which I wound up redoing in this because this font, Fort, is very minimal and matches my look. Anyone looking for some of these custom labels? So for the next section, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I have been known to fall in love with some planner items to the point where I had to have all of it. and I went to great lengths to complete collections, and then never use these things. It's unbelievable. I'm going to embarrass myself and show you some of these things. So years ago, I was totally enamored with Simply Gilded washi, and I started collecting, and I had to go back to like her first originals, and they were extremely rare because they were very limited productions. You really paid a high premium to get some of those originals. And 99% of what you can see here is all still new in the plastic. I have the original Pengems, as you can see there, as well as lots of others, all original. I haven't been collecting this for several years, so these are, you know, older and a lot more valuable. There's an area where I did use some. Amazing. And most of them, though, are in the plastic. And, you know, there are multiples of some of them because I was sure I was going to need them. Actually, initially, I was trying to have two sets. One set that I could use and one set that was a collection. And I wound up not going through with the two collections at some point. Now, that's not all I have. I also have this. And then if you were in cloth and paper right from the beginning or very early on, this washi dispenser was in a sub box. It's really cool. You can fit a lot of washi on it. I had chosen to take all that really skinny washi in just golds and blacks and whites and silvers and put those in there. And it's clearly really handy if you're going to use it. Unfortunately, I didn't. So if you are into Simply Gilded washi, feel free to make me an offer because I would love to get this off of my hands, but I do have a fair amount invested in the collection. So I was absolutely crazy for Pengems and got into that very, very early on and was collecting quite a bit and had some really nice ones. Some I have sold over the years, but many are still here. As you can see, some nice collectibles still here, including some OG with the penguins on them. And that's not all, because I have a full amount here. This is totally full, as you can see. So I had these snap-in covers, leather ones, non-leather ones from Levenger, still have a few left, haven't used those in a while. I then moved into Foxy Fix, and I was using TNs. Yes, that is true. How about this for minimal? Amazing. This is a little tiny one. These here are rings, and this one is barely used, and it was an original salt, the spice salt leather, which was pretty hard to get after that. Then there was this color called steel, and I was afraid it would not be available again. So I ordered an A6, you know, got the embossing done on it, and a second A6 with the embossing done on it. Brand new, never used. Don't know what to say. I got this one. It's the Collected Planner, and it is really beautiful. It's a crock, and this is an A5 cover so that you can use it with half letter. And it's quite beautiful. I bought it, I set it up and did a review, and I'll link that here, and then took everything out of it and never used it, so it is brand new. And then we have the Moterm planners. So this one is a pocket with an extra set of rings, has a fly leaf and everything. These are in perfect condition. And again, a cover, A5 cover, fits half letter or Stalogies, etc. Again, the A5 cover and another A5 cover. And these are the Plus variety. They're just slightly larger. Also have the pocket in Luxe. These I had set up with all the sticker pages from Villa Beautiful, the inserts as well as the pages you could just put stickers on. And I'd be glad to let those go even fully loaded. So one of the biggest fails was, as I was building a collection, whether it was Pengems or Villa Beautiful or simply Gilded or whatever, I knew the items inside out. I had studied them, I mastered them, I collected them. I assumed I would always remember every name of every item and exactly what it was, not realizing that 3 or 4 years after I stopped collecting, some of that stuff might not remain. The best advice I can give you about that is to take notes and label some of your things, especially if you're going to keep them for a while. How to enter today's giveaway. Make sure you're subscribed and like the video. Then leave me a comment either telling me one of your fails or commenting on one of my fails. The giveaway ends on April 11th, so check back on April 12th in the comments and see if I replied to your comment. If so, send me your address via DM within 24 hours. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time around.